Okay. Okay. Should be.
Uh,
We are.
yeah, it is a plan.
We are live. Where's my controller? There it is. Are you ready, Cammy?
I have been ready.
You're supposed to say yes, we're ready for despair.
Welcome, Despair.
Despair. Welcome to Despair. Hello everybody, my name is Lemmy King and we are here today to play more Danganronpa.
Summon sex partners,
Trigger
summoning
Happy Havoc.
one second level partner from the
Originally released on the Vita. Whoosh. Now this girl is dead. She is a dead girl. She has died. Hello Animex and Autumn. Welcome to the stream. And thank you Autumn for the following of the watching things. She's definitely died. Let's look at her deadness. She's pretty dead. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Covered in Pepto-Bismol, I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff. But, she really is dead. Not like there was a chance she wasn't dead. At all.
And now she can. Her dreams become a reality.
Are you sure she's dead? I don't know, she might be faking it. Let's try pushing the, metal things in and out a few times and we'll see what happens. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Byakuga even smirked at it, so it must be true.
Nah, they lose all
I don't
their
know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, or Pepto-Bismol. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
It's so that you
Hold
don't
on.
have fire.
Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
All who are magical
That means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Oh, hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
And they also have a cat for Dale.
I hope that watching me flail and scream and Cammy scream and more Pepto-Bismol and all that will help you feel better, Animix.
No, it's not Cammy screaming. It's Cammy laughing evilly in the background.
Cammy despairing for us. Causing more despair with every word. Yes.
I was talking about that yesterday. They're gonna switch.
You're just not accepting that? Oh, well, good. We've just accepted that she's dead. We have accepted the death of the girl, of the things and the stuff. That's two people who are now dead. My childhood friend, who was kind of a romance, and this lady, right here, who looked a bit like the girl from Persona 5. And, anyway, moving on. To Taka! If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck? Okay.
That's what ridiculous skill regulation said, right? So shove it! Alright, chill, it's calm, it's fine. You're alright. We're gonna figure this out. Because I am the ultimate detective. Self-proclaimed. I am Conan in childhood and teenage disguise.
Well, to be fair, you know, in order to let you have to answer things, everyone else just appears really fucking dumb in all the on all of the trials because you're the one who has to answer stuff because that's how the game is, you know, that the game has to make you answer stuff so everyone else has to be too dumb to answer.
It makes sense. Welcome with you and Reggie.
It just makes everyone seem really fucking stupid.
I mean, yeah, and then you've got Dickface over here. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
It kind of hits a pitfall, and...
Alright, baseball boy.
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna try and find out who did it. Cardboard girl.
Hey.
Because...
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, right, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, they're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. Oh, like having to think anyway. Alright, Mondo. You're clearly just embracing your stupidity now. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, that's the first thing you would do. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then.
Fine, then I'll stay there and guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP!
Can you tell I have played video games before?
No! Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try! Alright, Colette. I mean, what?
Oh,
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right! And could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say it anymore?
Actually.
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, if the thing of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything. You know, how are we gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Ah, don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me next? I think I would. Let's be fair. I would, you crazy bitch. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I better get going. Whiffy goo, thank you. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me has still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? They don't really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Zzz, zzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
I do like that line. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane! Anyway. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. And how the fuck am I gonna do that? I don't know. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated between around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist.
Yeah, I thought.
Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth. It was Woofy all along! How dare you! You're not even in the game! I can't even select you! So that we can all survive. It was all Cammy. Cammy used a dimension door to get into the game.
I don't have that spell.
Bracker has used it for you. And for Sayaka, I had to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. You, girl. Aren't you gonna help investigate Chihiro? That's me, sorry. Aren't you gonna help investigate Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Alright, you stay with the corpse. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, please help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. I'll get him. Let's go. Let's leave this stupid gym. Haha, you're funny, Woofy. You're funny. No, wrong way.
But if you realize.
Wrong door. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress in investigating there.
You're not a spellcaster. I'm going to have to rip apart.
So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. It was not me, I didn't do it. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Well, let's get my key back. There's a key in the ground, and has my name on it. So this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Yeah, that's right. Well, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. You're damn right, Reggie Bro. It would have been a very different weapon. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was here and here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms is being into the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now, I have to say that the obvious thing about this is the gold paint on the sword.
But Error doesn't have to.
This is the replica sword. brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. Shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Dun
Okay.
dun dun!
Okay. So you want her to...
Huh? Looking at the lint roll, it looks like there's way less there than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Or did she use it, or did the killer use it to try and wipe the gold off his hands? Da da da! There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Oh. There's some scratches in the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you'd do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Well, duh. It was that there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All the rooms are completely soundproof. There's something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Muka's strategies, creating an ideal setting for a murder. Evidence of a struggle. Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. What about my toolkit? Is my toolkit still here? Toolkit? No, it's all good.
Yo,
Yo, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
what?
We need exactly the mood to
What?
be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me, but
What?
nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it
By
yesterday.
the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, cause, like, why the hell would we? Toolkits. Hey. Right, okay, so let's go over here, I guess. I should look around here first. Check out our supposed later. I did look around here, I thought.
You probably just missed something. Because they say a few hours after the murder, a trial will occur, but it's more like once you find everything you need to.
I've done the bed, I've done the sword, I've done the sheath, I've done the lint roller, I've done my... Oh, the bin. Sakura, dude.
Did you look in the drawer?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to look at the bin, I think. Sakura, did you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come with, I will follow your lead. Let's see. Helpful. Been knocked over. Did this place down? The sword was on.
by the way,
You know, I
There's a
realized
button
some.
that shows you all of the examinable things in the room.
That's true. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before everyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch!
The dirty bastard! Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
If I find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted when the time comes. You're so gung-ho. surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything just always happening, they just keep on watching.
Yeah.
There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yes, it is. Oh, there should have been some kind of fight in my room.
Yes, yes.
Yes, we've done this.
You do realize I'm going to have to do a plot. Alright. No, actually, that's
Wait. Oh, I've done that. I've done those, I've done that. I've done all that. So let's do her, I guess.
I can't wait to what choice.
Psh, Autumn, you killed someone probably last night. Don't even lie. I know you. I know your craftiness. I poked you in the back of the face, Woofy-goo. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
no. No.
a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced through my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
There's a floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, even if you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roll in my room had been used, but I've never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone unreguarding came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Alright then. Maybe I can look at the body now? The bathroom. I never said this door. No, but I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why did Sayaka have to die? I had to uncover the truth. I had to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought helped me held me up and supported me.
You can read.
I can read fine. I can do words, and I can do jaunty tunes. Anyway, moving on. Oh, she's so dead. And pink. Why is there so much why did they just go with the Pepto-Bismol? Go, you can get up now. You just fell over in Pepto. It's fine.
Fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the monochroma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must be the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sarah's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's some sort of glittery there. There's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. It definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come her left finger... So... her wrist has been added to my... notebook. Annex, what is Pepto-Bismol? Cammy, what is Pepto-Bismol?
It is... Wait, do you not know what it is?
I think it's some sort of like stomach, like it's like a medicine that you take for sore stomachs or something.
Yes, it is a medicine that you would take in place of like Tums or something like that. It has the same properties.
Yeah, that was, we have like milk and magnesia over here, so it's kind of different, but the same idea.
Yeah, same idea.
Yeah. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound.
We have to proceed past it.
I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood. With the numbers... That's...
So you know
11037. I think that's Leon backwards, or upside down.
Okay, so...
Did Sayaka do this?
I could say you can only take this at level 1. You are now technically broken.
You have to remember that this game is originally Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
That would be seen as numbers, because if you're Japanese, you're not gonna automatically think, oh, that's in English, and flipped upside down and backwards.
Yeah. See, Academy, I'm trying to make it look like I'm smart here.
No, I'm just trying to say, well, yeah, if you were Japanese,
You'd see that as numbers.
you'd see that as numbers.
Yeah.
So it's not that the game's making it super easy. It's just, you know.
That it is made for Japanese.
And they kept most of the stuff, actually.
I basically have
There are
to down.
slight,
I'm
like,
happy with- I'm
dialogue changes, but most of them are to just make them make sense better in English. None of them are really changed. I'm actually really happy about the translation, because I've seen both.
the next 3 days.
Looks like you find it right, Mikado. The bloody numbers is most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before, so it really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it in life with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So,
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall.
Actually,
If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. It's in
Added to the truth bullets, because during the during the trial section, you literally shoot the truth at people.
Pow, pow, pow! I'm gonna
Hence the name Danganronpa.
Danganronpa. It sounds like Kyoka knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Well, ha ha ha, wank. Oh, I should know I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better than to ask an ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I want to ask you about. Do you know how the doors to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, the door frame's been added.
Correct.
I'm gonna make it a fun
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, you had something else to say. I want to know what you had to say.
So then,
Okay, well, I guess I'll go do that then. What the heck? The door is practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
it would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional.
You know that thing that I do for players when they get in trouble?
What? What? It wasn't intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
Oversight.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. And apparently, stuck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms.
Yeah. Careful. Guys, yes.
So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting.
Actually,
She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. Get a sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
So that clears that up. Huh? What clears up? What up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. The broken bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I could start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. If Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe we should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is.
yeah, that's your I mean the half user. Also,
Well then.
it's still going to be doing very
Hey Thomas. It's the ring video, oh no!
cool, but
Ah, back here! Get your crotch in my face!
Nice.
Huh, this is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. No!
and it's just like
I can't control! Huh, this is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room was switched. So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that?
the other. Right.
Don't watch the ring, Dynamix. You'll have 7 days. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was on that video. So I'm gonna watch it. I wonder what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Oh yeah.
You know that thing that
Makoto, a tank? Why would it be a tank?
now you face
Oh look, it's Leon. Hi Leon. I know what you did. Av is this way.
Never. I go back in second edition to do chaotic this house. Because base restriction. It's
Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and then the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then,
they in order the stripes thing. Mind you,
an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe.
You've got Batman versus
What the?
Green Lantern.
Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. And what I noticed, even more than that, was that the figures of the girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off.
I believe being judged by the video. At which point, I have to play a very gray area of morality.
What in the hell?
Because, yeah.
That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are.
That doesn't work. That just doesn't work.
Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy.
Things which are in the control that is.
What kind of person would take things this far?
It's enough. It's two sides of the war.
Well, that was the DVD.
Evil. Yeah, each side is demonized to people around. But in a conflict, in strife, neither side is evil. And the action.
What was I gonna do? There was something else I was gonna do. I forget what it was I wanted to do.
Kill to take of life.
Oh yeah, right. I remember now.
Yeah.
Nope.
If you kill to protect life or to generally try to prevent that killing further, that's good action. But yeah, morality. Yeah, back to
She's the little shy girl who's the programmer, right? Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could there be a code or something?
And you can draw up to your last level.
Sorry, no. Kira slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know.
Just like the narrower.
Could she maybe know more than she's letting on?
You draw.
No, couldn't be. Couldn't be.
That's a balancing act to a lot of these last things, especially.
Gotta figure out where to go from here now.
And it's a very big thematic thing.
Alright, I remember now.
You pick, and then you deal with the consequences.
I just need to find it on the map.
Mind you, I have.
I do apologize if any of you hear me yawn. I've only had 3 hours of sleep. So,
Yes, you tend to do that a lot.
I tend to do that a lot. Well, not laundry, dressing room, bathhouse. No, that's not what I want. Is this what I want? Trash room. That's what I want.
I think that's the right.
Do do bam 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 boo. Here we go.
But yeah, it's going to be +2 or -2 for
I wonder what we'll find in the room of garbage.
+3.
In this room of garbage, I wonder what we will find. Oh, I love how they move. Oh, okay.
Probably not. You don't want.
There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. I got a coin. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
Yeah.
How do you get this gate open?
No!
No,
you
no,
can't
no!
go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person in cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you
no,
can't
no.
go any
No
further.
entry beyond this point. Only the person in cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
I'm not gonna say it again. This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Shut up, Monokuma.
Yeah, that'll be the plus. That'll be the third.
Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. So now I need to go and find out who's...
Nope. I have to have the negatives. Yes.
Who's the truth boy? Oh, truth boy? Who's the cleaning boy?
Yes, you can. Guess what? You're rolling the
I wonder where you would
dice.
find that.
They might fall, and this could get Zane in trouble. But it's a gambler.
Who's even on the floor? I would like to talk to our diligent school rep boy.
I'm not going to make it that cute, but looking at the fucking table and then bring it to the things you had, getting
Aha,
the blood
you.
pressure
Hello.
information, I'm just going, no, we're just gonna have
Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is it? Hifumi was the... Oh, wait. Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So, he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it.
Indeed. But we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before no too long.
Got it.
So when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Well then. So he's on cleaning duty.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Let's see, who else is where? I'm a slight bit lost. I have no idea where to go now. There's a question mark in the AV room, but
You're supposed to go. Didn't they just tell you?
sorry.
They just told you. You're not paying attention to the conversation you literally just had.
He said the guy that Leon was the Hifumi. Sorry, was the cleaning person.
You have a map that shows where everyone is, remember?
That's a good point. So I guess I'll go talk to Hifumi. Map. Which one's Hifumi again? I need to check. Oh, that guy. Right. That moron.
Uh-oh.
Cops are here.
Oh no.
What? What?
There's a new skin for the jackal.
Oh no.
Oh no, has Sinful seen this?
Probably not. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens. No. It just so happens that Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school will be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. To do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the keys? What's the point of going to all that trouble? I'll just leave the trash room open at all times so we can throw things out whenever we want. That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually,
And by the dragon
unless they are discovered.
dragonkin females are confirmed.
so that's it.
Strength. Mind you, I think this
Well, that must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring.
one of the
Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, I'm more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty pit gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew that no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You?
Oh, absolutely.
Liar, I know you did it.
Is it like?
You want to dig through all the ghost trash? Looking for, you know, when poking around at it?
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? Oh, my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D!
The people who wrote the book had to put a full...
After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower the love and affection on 2D.
And that they were not
Wow.
making a sexist remark about females.
Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed just to say stuff like
History
that?
of Disney!
If you're worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, then there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany him from picking out the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? But that's not supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since when were you on cleaning duty? I have to ask you... Wait. Anyway, another topic, Hifumi. Since when were you on cleaning duty? I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss? No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You.
Oh, okay. So easy. So Ifumi and I headed down to the trash room. I know, except everyone's a perv. They're always pervs. Everyone's a perv. Alexa, shut up! Fuck. Why?
It's like, wait, what? Okay.
Why does Alexa always troll me? No. Jesus Christ. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Yeah, you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. He said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okay, leave it. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Ifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer isn't you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. I'm seeing Pepto-Bismol cuff. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece or something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk of burning love? Oh fuck. Anyway, it was like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And then I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough in itself to figure who the killer is.
Man, do we need to start filling out lots? Mission 4.
There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It's like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just a bit big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Is this then? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and you grant a single wish. Oh, fuck's sake.
I love it.
Oh, no. Just why?
Because why not?
Oh, fuck. I was reading it and I was like, oh my god, god damn it! Ifumi, just don't talk again, would be the correct answer, Animix. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see in a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mira girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. What? What are you giggling at, Cam? Kamikaze?
There is a new skin.
Oh god. No. No.
There's a new skin.
No.
There's a new skin.
No.
Have you seen it?
I haven't.
You need to see this.
This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash.
Continues raining.
Hmm.
Look at this. Look at it.
Cammy's showing me skins, guys. Do I have crystal balls? I mean, they're not crystal, but... Oh, it's actually kind of gorgeous.
Yes! Exactly! Exactly!
Syntho's gonna lose her fucking shit.
Exactly!
Oh.
You feeling it? I'm feeling it.
I mean, I don't even... I need to play more Guild Wars and just go buy that skin.
Yep, exactly.
Huh. It's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the Myth Incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave. Okay! Somebody turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite sure it was off the last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps
fairy?
it was the work of a fairy? Fairies? Fairy, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
What, the fairy? No. You said the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes, about that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down here to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means that someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? So, Animix, Cammy was showing me a skin for Guild Wars 2 for one of the maps. It's a very nice skin. Oh no, see if I can... that one there. The incinerator has been added to the truth bulletin section of my handy book. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. There you go, there's a link to it. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everybody
I'm sure
knows
of
you
it.
did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies. Doing his fucking pointing at me with like Phoenix Wright.
Pretty big.
The green button turns it on and the yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems anyway. That sucks, Reggie. It's a decent game. I'm just not. It takes me like people to get into it, so I need Cammy to basically just drag me around.
Oh, trust me, you will. You'll be joining us in the next in the jungle because we need help with the people there, and when we do the jungle, it's not very nice to solo players. Especially those goddamn pocket raptors!
Okay, 4chan.
I will look forward to the pocket raptors. That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Well, whatever it is, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. But I got a coin! Also, Reggie, no. I'm saying it now, no. None of your things, none of that, no. None. No, stop, none. There you go. I've done my thing.
Thank you, then.
Hey, Mr. Nagy, you seem a little down.
Awesome. Audience like that. Be well aware.
Yeah, Reggie, I know what you're talking. I know what you were talking. No, not having it. None of that. No. I know what you want to do. Yeah, really? If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on, come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help you cheer you up. Wow. Wow. Subtlety. Not there. I've got all kinds of porno. I mean, good DVDs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Right. Now I'm really unsure where to go. Because I've done that. I'm gonna talk to this boyo.
Seems like...
Something doesn't feel right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just don't think about it. Could it be the nameplate? Now see, I've done that already. I've already looked at the nameplate.
So,
Very strange.
so like, if I spend $60 on Guild Wars this month,
Oh god. God damn it, Cammy. I'm not even on the game, it's on like fucking cosmetics.
I don't know much about him.
Lance, you don't understand.
That your love of mounts transcends everything.
Yes.
God damn it.
He has a lot of
Says Cammy is obsessed with mounts and their skins. Could it be because you were the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion. Look at the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? It is the thing I'm referring to, Reggie, so nah. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Cammy, stop looking at the mounts.
Oh, the one mount, yes, I'm still just staring at it.
Stop staring at the mount.
basically made up.
Well, all we can say right now is that it is a possibility. That's really true, I'm lost. Cammy make me play Guild Wars 2. I mean, I already am. Like, little bits. But I'm sure at some point Cammy will just turn that around and just play, nope, Guild Wars all week. Now, let's go. Chipotle. Let's go. Let's go serve ourselves the chipotle in the cafeteria. Hey, Quiff here. How are you? You know, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. Oh, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Wait, whoa, hey, how, there's half one. How? No, that's not helpful.
Yeah.
it's more effective for me to spend my time making money. Like, the translation to me just doing commissions or spending that time in Guild Wars making gold.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, you could spend gold. You could spend in-game gold to
They would have called the graduation.
to buy things. Then you don't have to spend any money. But see, it still takes something else. Time.
Time.
And that time for like a week of getting gold, getting like 250 gold, or a week of me doing commissions and getting about 20 times that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. You better be sorry. Don't do it either. And god damn it, I mean, I've spent a lot of money on League of Legends. Like, I have spent a lot of money on League of Legends. I shouldn't have spent a lot of money on League of Legends, but I did. And I spent a lot of money on Smite, and on Guild Wars, and on World of Warcraft, and on Final Fantasy,
to be fair,
and just else.
I'll never stop playing Guild Wars, so that money won't ever be wasted.
Which is nice, because when you started playing it, you were a bit So, I'm glad that it turned around for you. Fuck's sake. You already have Raiders of Icarus! God damn it.
Raiders of Icarus stopped updating.
Oh, well then, okay, fair play. They're all kind of nice.
And Terra just looked like ass compared to...
Yeah. I just like the
Guild
combat
Wars.
system in Terra better. It's a shame that we couldn't play that though.
The combat system is fun, but I mean, that's the only thing. Like, the combat system is fun, but I have to look at ugly for the entire time.
You have to look at ugly. See, that's why I played the little fucking Lolita, like, bunny cat people girl things, because they were kind of adorable, and I was like, yeah, I'm okay playing this and flipping about the place with two swords. And what class do I play in Guild Wars? It's the Elementalist at the moment that I'm playing. I have a Warrior and a Mesmer leveled as
You
well.
just decided to play the hardest class because
But I
it's badass like that.
Yes, I decided to be the squishiest mage and kill everything. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. The one that's in Sayaka's chest.
I know that they exist, but
Chesticles. Was it missing from the very beginning? Or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Nice! You got the kitchen knife set to the bulletproof button. Blah, 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 blah. Well, there's a camera right there. So there's a famous camera in the kitchen too. Knowing one Akuma could be watching me, there's no way I could concentrate on cooking anything. See, I don't know. Like, Guild Wars for me is great. I really can't play it without someone because there's like the story's just not there. But maybe like that was before all the expansion and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, the
Cause like pre-expansion story did not grip me at all. I was totally just not into the game.
Oh yeah, the pre-expansion story is kind of meh, but I can forgive them because
and I
What weapon? I
it's
don't know.
really hard to
Wand?
explain.
Go on. Sorry, I was just they asked me what weapon I use in Elemental. So I don't know, wand, staff, magical thing. So far.
No, it's fine. I just I can't really explain it. Like, I wasn't into the story when I was going through it. I kind of just slogged through it.
Yeah.
But once I got to the expansions and started to learn more about the world, now I'm like going back through the story and actually paying attention. Like, oh, this is why this is this. So I'm kind of going at it out of order.
Yeah. See, when I made it through all base Final Fantasy 14, I got to Heaven's Ward, and I was like, and then they came out with the whole. I just stopped playing it for a bit because of reasons, and then I ended up playing it when it came to Stormblood again, so I skipped like about half of Heaven's Ward, so I'm going through all the raids and stuff now, but obviously I missed all the story, but apparently it wasn't very good anyway, so meh. But apparently Stormblood's really good, and so far Stormblood has been fun.
And this is all.
Yeah, well, Guild Wars was a good game to play. It just wasn't really the story. For me, it's very story or people orientated, and because people didn't play with me because I chose to play with people on like the other side of the world, which I'm doing again, ironically. Cough, cough, Cammy.
Hey, I'm a consistent person though.
This is true.
Totally.
You are.
I'll play it. I can only play it for 2 weeks out of the 4 in the month because of my job. But I am.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. You're definitely the better choice out of everyone that I've chose to play with thus far.
And
sorry, go on.
they have just did a huge overhaul of underwater combat. So that means the next chapter in the story is coming real soon.
Great secret. Great secret. 6 characters, all in a platform.
Oh, Reggie. I play a Dark Knight Mikote because I am the darkest, edgiest man. And yes, underwater combat will be fun because I remember underwater combat in nothing. I remember it in like WoW and it was floating and swing your arm badly. Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, the knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come into the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Ka-ching! His account. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not, I would never. You know, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, 2 people become good friends, then one killing of a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Fucking.
She's a little slow, so it's okay.
Slow splash.
A little special.
Little splash. I can hear the Quiggins hater screaming in the simple thought of that. Good job. Right. Okay. So I've done. I don't know. The guy Reggie, the anime said an underwater focus chapter. I can hear the Quiggins hater scream at the simple thought of that.
The Quaggins are the little water things that kind of look like. They're actually really hard to describe. How to describe a Quaggin?
You sleep well, Reggie, and don't you do it. So you were saying, Cam?
Yeah, people have been saying, oh, there's gonna be another underwater extension for a while because not only are we getting this water overhaul, but the next expansion has a really good chance of being about the one dragon we don't know about, and that is the one that sleeps under the sea.
Sea dragons.
So, yeah. So it's highly possible the next expansion will bring either like one underwater mount, like an otter or something, or something that allows us to be underwater but faster.
I think if they brought out underwater mount, Hallie would die.
Trust me.
Oh yeah, I know.
My thighs are only as big as they are. About 9 years.
Some sort of sharp object that's been thrust into her stomach. That must have been a killing blow. Oh well. I did look into it. God damn it. It's the same thing as before. Right. Bubbles, a deep sea elder dragon.
The fandom has taken to calling him Bubbles because we don't know what his real name is.
Fair enough. It's a better name than they'll come up with, I'm sure. This is.
No, I really like Kralkatorik's name. It's like very otherworldly sounding.
This is Uruks, the water dragon. Nah, Bubbles. Bubbles. I'm just gonna go on Bubbles from now on. That's it. It's done. The game has been set.
Well.
Yup. He's like, ah, it's Bubbles. Bubbles, the water dragon. What can we do for you today, Bubbles? Right, Cammy, help me. Where do I go? What do I do?
Well, have you gone to see the incinerator yet?
Yes.
Okay. So you've done the incinerator, you've done the room, you've talked to people in the kitchen, talked to the programmer. Have you talked to everyone standing outside the room?
Say you mean the people guarding at Mondo and that?
Actually, that's good.
Yeah,
I believe I have.
You need to talk to everyone at least once, I believe, and there's something that like you have to talk to Leon and Jack.
By the way,
more after you examine the doors and find out the nameplates are fixed.
you son of a shit! You're fucking dead. Yo.
I know what you're talking about, but okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yep. Same answers. Right, cool. We'll try going to the gym. Let's put in map. Mappy map.
No, you don't. Right.
Right, we're back in the gym.
Yeah.
There's no one here to talk to. There's a bit the. Yeah, it's a number again. Done that again.
I'm.
So the gym was a bust.
I was in college. Like, on my own, here, working. Didn't have
Let's see. I need up my map again. Who else is down here? That's who I want. Is she in the shop? No, she's in the main hall. Opposite side. I did talk to the weird medium guy. Actually, no, I didn't speak to the weird medium guy, but it's crystal ball. That's what I need to do.
Ah, yes, that is one of the things you need to do.
So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let's just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. However secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well.
Ah, so annoying. As you fumble around fishing blinded for clues. So I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. It seems a crime, naturally. But I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? It's the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there's one little problem, which is...
As for me...
That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... okay, thanks, bitch tits. Come on, we can go talk to Medium Boy. Boy Medium. Medium Boy. Bye-bye. You. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. I've got to break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball! It's all smashed! But what the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how'd it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass? Not crystal? Did the guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So, can you say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. Left it in the laundry room? That means only anyone could have found it and taken it. Haha! Shattered crystal ball. Updated. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm also afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? It's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Ding dong bang bong. Wait, no. I'm not done.
Nope, you got everything you need.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Alright, Double D. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. To the red door on the first floor, the red door on the first floor, here we go. Welcome to the despair room.
You!
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid to be discovered the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? I'll take them down. The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Okay.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Oh god, here
where
we go.
All your fates will be decided.
It's time to go to court, guys.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
They call me Phoenix Wright. And I'm gonna fight. What? What's wrong, Cammy?
I don't know, I think the dialogue in here is kind of
Yes,
a little bit more
indeed.
cheesy. Like, it's like a trial of death, a trial of life, a trial of despair, a trial of... It's like, okay. We gotta calm down.
Hey,
No. Scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding the case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. I have played a Phoenix Wright game, Animix. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time has finally come. Wait. Celeste? Which one's Celeste again? Forget. Rather than that, is nothing more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. And you finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? This is like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close, it's total shit!
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down! Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and we found our seats. They're not really seats, are they? The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Is he wearing a Battle Royale t-shirt? And so the curtain of our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. Deadly class trial. Despair!
Despair!
Like it's a lunch.
Despair Ganrompa. Sorry?
It is time. Are you ready to shoot the truth at people?
Pew 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 pew. Maybe, no, maybe, I don't know. Let's set my skills though. Pata! Haha! Okay, I got 2. Right, okay, here we go. I'm finished my preparations.
I like how you didn't bother reading what the skill signs.
It's fine, I knew what they were,
Begin
more
with
or
a
less.
basic
Maybe.
explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
What?
then I'll punish
what-
everyone
what?
besides
What?
the second, and the one that deceived
Alright,
everyone
logging
else
in right
will
now. I'm interrupting
graduate.
my stream because the boyfriend decides not to explain anything to me.
What?
Might need to fucking download though.
I'm assuming someone bought you the skin.
I don't know. He just patted my shoulder and didn't say anything. So I need to go and check.
I'm assuming someone's bought you this game, Gammy. I mean, you've been screaming about it for the past 20 minutes.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
I know, right? I don't know how anyone could have told. They could have been able to tell that I really wanted it.
I know, right? I was so totally... meh.
Of course.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have that one.
everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it,
Yeah,
raise your
download,
hand.
download.
Helpful. Helpful, Taka.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
So this entire section is all voiced for a very good reason.
Good. Also, by the way, Mondo totally has Kaiba face. He has Kaiba face entirely. Just saying.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died.
Wow,
Friendship
Monokuma.
penetrates even death's barrier.
At least he didn't just like string up their bodies or something.
Friendship penetrates.
Oh, shut up, fucking Hifumi.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely.
Yes.
As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after the other without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you will have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the mouse's aim, then fire with the left mouse button. That does not help me, but okay. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones.
I don't know why it's set to
Controller. I don't know. Autumn, thank you for coming. You have a good day, a good time, some fun. You take care.
Yeah.
Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful.
Alright, so basically, you have more time than necessary, so you can actually let the conversation go all the way just so you can see everything, and then it will repeat. And it will keep repeating until time runs out. So don't worry about the clock too much.
Right.
Just worry about, what they're saying, and you might want to go through it all at once first to get everything and make sure you have the right contradiction.
Okay. If you press escape during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Now let's hear what they all have to say, I guess. Make your argument.
You can only shoot the yellow words, by the way.
Right.
So you basically have to shoot
I
the
assert
yellow
that
words
the one who was
with
murdered
the bullets
was Miss
that
Sayaka
proves
Maizono.
that it's wrong.
we know that part
already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
That's wrong. Something odd about that last statement. It definitely contradicts what I already know. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. In a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Hold on. I tried to shoot that, but it didn't let me because it says the controls are set to thingy, which did not help me at all.
As long as you're not aiming, at as long as you're not aiming at
I
a
assert that the
statement,
one
you
who
can
was
shoot
murdered
as many times
was
as you
Miss
want.
Sayaka
So,
Maizono.
Yeah, we know that
try
part
just
already.
aiming into the ether and pushing all the buttons until you find out which one's the shoot button.
Fire and drift left mouse button.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Is it?
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to...
Alright, so it was Y. Okay.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Break!
Just a second, Chihiro.
It's pretty much
Try
the
to
same
remember
as
how my room looked.
Phoenix Wright, where you present
Objection,
evidence evidence
With the
to
way
prove
things
the
had been
statement wrong,
damaged,
except now
I
you're
think we can definitely
doing
assume
it
there
a
was
bit
a
more
struggle.
action-packed way.
Yeah.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
No.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Oh.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
The deterrent was used to kill Sayaka. Kitchen knife set.
So for these first few ones, they'll only give you
So
one
what was
bullet,
used to kill her?
But for future,
There was
they'll
some
start
kind of
adding
sharp
more and more
object
people
thrust into her
to figure out
stomach.
which one.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
Hold on. I feel like what I just heard is different from what I already know.
So what was used to kill
I know
her?
exactly what to shoot.
Without a doubt, that.
So the killer used some random knife they...
No.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen
No,
knife, but where does that get us?
Who did it? It doesn't tell you who did it. So yes, someone did fucking send it to me, but doesn't say who did it. God damn it! It doesn't tell you.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Well, Leon, you dick.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change
Oh god,
that
it's all
conclusion.
blue because of my color palette.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
What did you do? What did you do? You did it.
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debate. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time. So let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'll use a count.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
Shut up. You're
No,
wrong.
he's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
That's just repeating what she said earlier.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Oh yeah.
Then what about this?
Cleared.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
You're making yourself look more guilty, lady.
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Oh, teddy
Anyway,
face.
I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh, Sakura.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Was she fondling your boobs?
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh!
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't really
Not
thinking,
what I
I just
insinuated
asked her
then.
to stay over. Which means we have
No, but
airtight
you can probably
alibis.
guess they become pretty.
Sorry?
You can probably guess they become pretty good friends because Sakura isn't the mean person. Probably gathers that.
Yeah.
Like, her looks are intimidating, sure, but she's not a mean person.
Yeah.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Good damn it, Taco.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Oh, Taco.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because you have the most monotone, boring voice and you look like a dick.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? What are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife in the kitchen was...
I got it!
was Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Fuck you, Byako.
What? See? He did do it after all.
What's with that perverse look, Toko, you bitch?
You're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
And you're the bratty.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase.
It's Hangman.
Yeah, you have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, and press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we just figure out what that something is. Right, so how does it look then? Hangman's Gambit. Byong. Wait, what? Wait. I'm
You have to
confused.
shoot letters more than once, depending on their color. What are you trying to spell?
Here.
We don't even know what's...
Now I understand.
No. First and foremost, if I could show it...
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
So what other things?
Thank you, ignorantly. Fucking hell. Thank you, ignorantly captured. I cannot speak today, I apologize.
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
I can understand that. But it is a good name. I like it.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
I think it's just because it's such a unique, not a unique word, but just like, you know, there's not something you'd expect, ignorantly captured.
No, that has been.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
What?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
I was thinking Otter Sean.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... Wait, bath... There it is, that's the one.
I got it!
I got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Is that why you broke it, Leon?
You still don't see?
At this point,
okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I like Kyoko. I like her. Is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Alright, sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they have said, but you also lower your trust with everyone else, and your influence gauge will take damage. All the executions are great. It's great. I love it. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You will have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Make your argument. For the bathroom door frame. Right, I'm gonna watch it through once and then...
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
That's fine.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
That's wrong.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it.
That's also wrong.
We
but
already
that's not.
know the answer.
Right, I know what it was. It was obviously my bathroom door wouldn't open. But the real reason for that is...
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first, she then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran
After her, and they got into the back. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door because Sayaka had locked it.
No, she hadn't.
No, that's wrong.
Chihiro.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
It's the second time you said
So
that.
the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
So those two.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Important detail? Something the killer didn't know. I know what that is. For some reason they were convinced the door was locked, which means the important detail the killer didn't know was...
Hey, let's try it. Let's have it.
The crime took place in my room.
I got it!
You're uncomfortable with it?
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Oh. You good, Hallie?
What?
Out here?
Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable!
See, ignorantly captured my... It's because I'm actually the ultimate detective, not ultimate lucky student. This is what's really going on here.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Malu, I have no idea
Well,
what
to
you're
be
trying
more
to tell me.
specific,
They were looking at each other like, hey, do you want to go out? You want to go out? No.
what the killer didn't
Okay,
know
fine.
was that Makoto
You're
and
building it
Sayaka
up to
had
be something
switched
so much more
rooms,
than it is.
which is what led to the
Exactly.
misunderstanding about the bathroom. If
Okay.
Sayaka had been in her
Then
own
that should have been
room,
the
then...
forward. Then that should have been the forward.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door